Bella. Welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. We are going to do a book look today, and it is a book that I bought a while back in search of a fairy book. And I didn't find that fairy book. It wasn't a particular book that I was looking for, but I did find this, and I was super happy to purchase it because there are some absolutely adorable things in here. So this is Reversible Amigurumi, Crochet Magical Fairies and Tales. And if you take a look at the front and back cover, you can kind of get an idea of this. Now, I have never made, other than a bag, I've never made like a reversible item in crochet. I mean, blankets sometimes can be reversible, but like never an intentionally reversible item. So I don't know what that would look like. And I think it would be interesting to give it a shot, right? So let's take a look. This is a, who is the publisher here? Meteor Books. It's a Meteor Books publication. And Febby Pranajaya. Sorry if I messed that up. Shibis Craft, maybe? That is the author. If you want to look up more of her work. She lives in Indonesia. All right. There you go. So this is the table of contents here. You can see what we're working with. Okay. And there is some guides in the beginning, like material, structure, tension. Oh, this is cool. So it says, with each pattern, we've included a URL and a QR code that will take you to a dedicated online gallery. Share your finished amigurumi, find inspiration and color and yarn choices. So if you are like, oh, I don't have the colors necessarily that are called for in this pattern, if you go and look, maybe somebody else has used something similar, or you can be inspired to do something a little bit out of the box. That's kind of neat. It's different. So stitches, all that kind of stuff is up front. So, okay, I am going to need my book so that I can show you some of these. So this is the Reversible Prince and Frog. That one's cute. Okay, and it does talk you through how to join them in here. Okay, so this is the Reversible Peony Fairy. So there are a few fairies in here. But she's a flower and a fairy. That one's cute. Witch and Cauldron. This one's adorable. Look at all those baubles. Super cute. This one reminds me of a show that my daughter used to love. It was called Sophia the First, and there was a dragon in it called Crackle. And she loved that little dragon so much. Right? Almost the same color, too. This is the Sunflower Fairy. There's so many detailed pictures. This is the reversible Cinderella. That one's nice. And this is Prince with Cinderella's shoe, but it's not reversible. So if you wanted to make, just the... Okay, so when Cinderella is reversed... Okay. So when Cinderella is reversed to this side, right, you can have the prince, you could have the prince giving her shoe either way, depending on which version of the story you're talking about, right? But that one's neat to add to the storyline. This is the reversible Rose Fairy. This one I think would be really pretty because roses come in a lot of colors. My grandfather grew roses competitively, and so when I would go visit, there would always be so many beautiful roses and so many different colors. So this is reversible Goldilocks and Bears. That's cute. Oh, they have a little bear. Oh, they do tell you how to make the baby bear. Okay, that's cute. I wish I could show it to you. But I can't because it's like too hard on the pattern to show it to you. So this one is the reversible Lily Fairy, and there is a full page of her. She is pretty. And again, lilies can come in all sorts of colors. When I lived in Arkansas, I had beautiful flower beds that I curated specifically for irises and lilies. And they were so pretty. I miss them. So this is the reversible Little Mermaid, which is cute. Right. And then this is reversible Red Riding Hood and Wolf. That's super cute. Ooh. And this is a Tulip Fairy. I think this is the last one. And if you know anything about tulips, you know they can also come in many colors, right? They have whole festivals dedicated to this flower. So you can definitely, yeah, that's the last one. You can definitely find lots of cool colors of tulips. All right, so that was the book look of the Reversible Amigurumi Crochet Magical Fairies and Tales. Let me know which one you liked the best, and soon I'll come back with a Label My Library for this book and see which ones I would like to make first. Not necessarily that I will make them first, but that I would like to make them first. So short and sweet today. Let me know which ones were your favorites. Which ones would you make? Would you make them for anyone in particular, or would you keep them for yourselves? All right, until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!